You ever notice how people drive around with a garage full of junk while complaining they're broke? If you don't have any friends that do that, it might be you. How about that rusty grill? Maybe you got a pile of copper wire or a random chunk of metal that's been sitting behind the shed since the Clinton administration. Yeah, all of that is money. And that's where Premier Metal Recycling comes in. These guys know value, like real value, not internet math, actual cash value. Whether it's scrap steel, copper, brass, aluminum, Premier Metal will tell you what it's worth and put money in your hand. Honestly, it's one of the few places left where cleaning out your garage can actually pay off. They have 2 convenient locations, 909 West Linden Avenue in East Rochester and 11 Carnes Street in downtown Rochester. You can also check daily pricing and exactly what materials they're buying at premiermetalgroup.com. Or, if you're feeling friendly, give them a call directly at 585-436-4020. Premier Metal Recycling, because your junk pile might actually be your emergency fund.
When your old career gives you lemons, throw in some ice, mix in some vodka, and call it a podcast. From the Mac of All Trades studio in Fairport and driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Welcome. Thanks for getting your pot on. Thanks for telling a friend. That's how we spread the word about the pirate ship. Oh, look who's in the house.
Woo, baby.
Look who's in the house.
I am back.
How are you?
I'm okay. Why are you smirking like the cat that ate the canary?
What are you talking
You have
about?
this smile.
What?
So for those of you who can't see this, obviously.
Yeah.
So I walk in.
You can watch it on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
So Bill's all serious, and then he looks me up and down, and he sees a knee pad on my right, and he has not stopped smiling since.
Because Doug...
My pain is your enjoyment.
Because Doug has a disease.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Usually associated with medieval kings. And somehow you got it without ever owning a kingdom. And I just find that amusing. Right?
I guess.
You have what's the knee pad for?
Gout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, happened a few weeks ago. Had a nice big.
That's not a good thing to.
No, it's not. I had to go to emergency this week.
Really?
Yeah.
And what did they say to you?
They go, "What's the matter?" I go, "I have no idea. Who's your primary doctor?" I go, "When's the last time you were the doctor?" I'm like, "All right."
Holy fuck.
So I'm like I'm out of options. If I'm here, I'm out of options. So they did ultrasound, X-ray. Nothing's torn.
Okay.
Nothing's that.
Yeah.
I go, look, I had a big bowl of clam chowder a couple weeks ago at work. I knew this.
Oh, God.
Yes. Do you need a respirator?
Oh, God. Well, I'm battling like this summer type cold thing. I don't know.
So at the end of each shift, the boss will come out. What do you want to eat? I'm like, you know what? I'll take a big bowl of clam chowder.
And you think
delicious?
Wait, you know what? Okay. So right there.
Hold on. So
that's what set it off.
It's the next day I woke up and my knee's a little twitchy. I'm like, I must have pulled it bartending last night. So a week goes by. It's not getting better. Ice, heat, elevation. It's, a couple days kind of feeling better. So Friday comes. What do you want? I'm like, I'll just have a cup of clam chowder. Then it just wouldn't heal. So
do we know that it's gout? Did they tell you this at the emergency room?
Yeah.
Because gout is I had to look it up.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't
and there's different
all that sure, but
there's different levels of it.
Yeah, well, what level are you at?
I would say a 7 out of 10.
Jesus.
Well, 6 for the pain, they asked me.
Oh, for
but
pain.
I have had it in my toe.
Yeah.
And that is the worst pain. You can't even move.
Well,
you can't even bring a bed sheet over your toe.
This is a inflammatory form of arthritis.
Yes, and it crystallizes.
Because of uric acid.
Yes, and
right.
certain different ways. You could get it from beer, shellfish, rich foods, all of which was in clam chowder. And if you haven't had those foods in a while, all of a sudden this buildup can go boom. So
the Mayo Clinic
describes gout saying this excess acid forms sharp, needle-like crystals
Yes.
in the joints, triggering sudden, severe flare-ups of intense pain, swelling, redness, and warmth.
Yeah, that's in your toe.
Yeah.
This had no redness, warmth. I didn't have a fever, but, I had to go to get something. So
Yeah.
I'm just wearing the knee pad as a precaution.
Right.
I mean, I'm 95, 97%. I'm bending it.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
The only thing
been a great
missing,
couple weeks.
the only thing missing from your gout attack
Is a cane?
Is a servant announcing, "My Lord, your knee is displeased."
Well, they call it the rich man's disease
Yes,
because
it was all
you didn't
kings.
you didn't get to have seafood when you were a peasant.
Right. Uric acid is a waste product created when
How'd you know I had the gout? You call my father?
No, you told me.
I did?
Yes.
I can't remember.
Of course not. You got gout.
Yeah.
It's in your brain as well.
Yes.
The culprit's uric acid is a waste product created when your body breaks down purines, substances found in your body in certain foods, red meat, alcohol.
I don't drink that much anymore. And I've been eating meat and been on that diet since January, so nothing's happened up until then.
If your body produces too much or your kidneys don't filter enough out, uric acid levels rise. Flares often occur suddenly, frequently beginning in the big toe, ankle, or knees. The pain can be agonizing, sometimes making even the weight of a bed sheet unbearable. Yeah, and you just said that.
That wasn't with this case, but I had that
Yeah.
3 years ago, and it is
Jesus.
unbelievable. I hope you never get it.
And it usually lasts a week or two before subsiding.
Yeah. This just went so long, I had to get some kind of relief, so.
Genetics and kidney function play major roles. Risks include obesity, high blood pressure, and diets high in purines. It's more common in males and generally affects females after menopause due to declining estrogen levels.
Well, I've never dated one of those, but hey, you want to share some gout medicine?
Hey, Sharon, how you feeling? I got the gout. If left unmanaged, frequent flares can cause permanent joint damage or lead to the formation of tophi.
Tophi?
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know. It sounds like somebody saying trophy with a lisp. Hard, painful lumps of uric acid crystallize under the skin.
So kind of like cauliflower ear, but in your knee.
Yeah.
So
Right.
every time you're bending, you're hitting
Wow.
a lump or something. So let's hope that doesn't happen.
Gout is what happens when your body reaches retirement before you do.
You think so?
Yeah,
I don't
so.
think so. I think it's just a different diet.
You can have a different diet.
Right.
Yeah, I would say that would help. It can affect anyone. I don't know. You're more likely to experience gout if you have a biological parent or grandparent who has gout.
Now that I know of.
Eat a lot of animal proteins,
Like steak?
I guess.
Chicken?
Drink alcohol regularly.
Not anymore.
Take water pills.
If you take water pills?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what it says. Your medical chart, I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm not a doctor.
Well, I was going to say your medical chart must read like a Thanksgiving buffet warning.
We're starting one.
It's a warning label. Here he goes. Doug comes with a warning label now.
Don't feed the Doug.
Yeah, untreated gout can lead to permanent joint damage. Jesus.
We don't want that.
Have you had kidney stones ever?
No.
No.
Not that I know of. I've heard of people that had them. I mean, they are extremely painful.
How many flare-ups have you had this year?
This is it.
This is it?
This is it.
Yeah. How many flare-ups have you had over time?
Over 10 years? 3?
Ooh. Okay, that's
And the first time was really scary.
sure it is.
Knees swollen.
Yeah.
You don't know what to do.
Right.
I had to call my best friend. I'm like, you got to get over here. I got to go. And same as you, doing research on your phone, Googling, no idea.
Yeah.
It was, I had, you ever get a hankering for something? You eat pizza all week long, or you having hamburgers all week long? I had Chinese three days in a row, something like that. And I usually get shrimp and lobster sauce, so we figured out it was a shrimp. So.
Oh, so that's what it is. So you know
shellfish.
specifically what it is.
Well, knew it that time, but
Yes.
then I loved when you were in Fairport and Skips had the fresh shrimp.
Yeah.
I'd go there and get a couple pounds. Never had a problem with that.
Yeah.
So it's just
Okay.
certain things. So now do I eat no seafood for the rest of my life, or
I don't know,
chance
dude.
it?
Yeah.
Not to say it was bad clam chowder because it was delicious.
You should be. Now, here's what else it says.
What?
Hoping I scare you here.
Well, no, you don't want to scare me.
You should be concerned about your overall health after just 1 or 2 gout flare-ups.
Mm.
Because gout is caused by an underlying buildup of uric acid in the blood. Recurrent attacks are often a warning sign of systemic issues like kidney problems, high blood pressure, or diabetes.
Diabetes? Well, these are 3 to 5 years in between each hit.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I'm not really worried.
Yeah. Man, you can get joint damage. God.
Yeah, it reads like a car menu, right?
It
Oh,
does.
you got your carburetor's not working, then your muffler, that's going. I got to change your oil. Your radiator's not looking good.
Oh,
Can we spin your tires?
your knee has more crystals than an energy healer.
Come on, finish the joke. It's not good, but hey, if you're laughing, that's
Than a healing energy gift shop. That you have more crystals
Oh,
is what
right.
I'm saying. There's cardiovascular risk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Honestly, gout is a disease that sounds like it should be cured by a blacksmith.
Yes.
Hello.
One pill should take care of it, really.
Yeah. Wow, that's tough, dude.
Yeah.
So, what else has been happening with Dougie Fresh?
Putting together the breast cancer fundraiser. That's
Okay.
going well.
Yeah.
16 years, believe it or not.
All right.
I brought my friend back from
16 years and 3 gout flare-ups.
Yeah. I flew down to Louisville, brought my friend back up, stopped in Cleveland for a Yankee Guardian game.
How was that?
Great.
Yeah.
Well, except for my knee walking around. We were going to go to
Wait, how long has the gout been affecting you?
2.5 weeks. That's why I went to the ER.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And what do they say there? Just
What are your symptoms?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
they don't know. You're not bleeding.
Yeah.
Did you fall? No. You sure you didn't hit it? I'm positive. There's no gash on the site, so that ruled out infection.
Yeah. Good.
So I'm like, I think this is the only,
Yeah. When they
How
did
do you know? Because my leg's been up and I've been on Google between that and porn.
the
I didn't say that.
Oh yeah.
Trust me, you don't feel.
You should jerk off so much the gout comes out.
You know what? I
That's
thought
what you
about
think.
that,
I mean,
but after the first 7
you know.
days, and then I'm like, well, I need some medicine.
Yeah. So what do they give you?
They gave me a steroid and
Oh, okay. Did that
something
help?
else. Yeah, it seemed to.
Yeah. All right.
It was Wednesday. Today's Saturday. I worked all last night. There's no problems with my knee.
Okay.
Hustling around the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's good.
This is great,
Yeah.
man.
You just love it. You just
I don't love it.
You
I
do.
I don't
You
love
love it in a certain way.
I do. I do in
Yeah.
a certain way. I do because I find it.
Like Hanukkah. You love Hanukkah. You're not Jewish, but you just, for some reason, you love Hanukkah.
Well, I appreciate the fact that people have a faith and a belief that they adhere to, and they,
I have a faith and a belief.
What is your faith and belief? What is it? I can't wait to hear this.
Nothing. I'm not going to get into that right now.
God.
Some things are private, especially with faith.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't know. I just say things.
How you have no gout? How have you been? Haven't seen you in 3 weeks.
I've been good, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Rocking and rolling?
I've been rocking and rolling.
Podcast is flying,
Podcast is-
rocking. Numbers are up.
Numbers were way up.
Good.
Alex, who is a technical producer for this, has things humming on a great level where everybody's doing well, and I don't know what else to.
I got weddings coming up.
Yeah.
Yep. Need a DJ?
But people do need DJs. Here's the thing. I am in grad school, and there's a young woman who we had to split up into groups, and I don't know some of the people because in the summer classes, people who are in their second year already or just finishing up are in there too. So I don't know everybody.
Mm-hmm.
This young woman said she got married, and the DJ was awful. Like she was complaining about the DJ.
Yeah.
And I was really surprised because you spend a lot of money on this. Didn't play the song. Like I said, well, because I was going by what you have told me. You meet with them, right? And then you'll say things like, hey, you tell me what you want. This is your day. You may make a suggestion or two.
Make suggestion. I just had a bride over the other day.
Yeah.
Start off on a blank piece of paper.
Hey, baby.
Okay.
One last hurrah before you get married.
I go, it's Tristan and Kristen. She goes, you spelled Kristen wrong or Tristan wrong. I go, doesn't matter. I have to read it.
Yeah.
So I write it phonetically or however I'm going to realize it.
Right.
Date, time.
Tristan and Kristen.
Yeah, kind of cute, right? Kind of like Jake and Jill.
I don't know.
Okay, well, I like it.
It's a little. Go ahead.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah. I'd have to call her Kay.
Like Bill and Jill.
Yeah, I couldn't date a Jill.
You can indulge a Jill?
Although I did. There was a Jill in college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just sleep with her?
No.
You didn't want to marry her?
No.
Just
Well,
sleep
I
with
didn't.
her.
Nope.
So,
Never even made out with her.
so you come into my house. Would you like a glass of wine, Coke, coffee, whatever, make you feel relaxed. Start writing down all your info for your wedding.
Mm-hmm.
How many people are there, date, time, inside, outside, ceremony, music, yes. Am I going to be part of it? You need my cordless mic. Who's walking down the aisle?
Yeah.
Bridesmaids, you and your dad. And, when you come back up, so I need songs for everything. And I give an example. This is what's going to be played in the background. There's this Vitamin String Quartet, and they play
Vitamin String
Quartet. You can look them up.
I hear they get rid of gout when you listen to
them. They do,
them.
yeah.
Okay,
You have to take a lot of the vitamins.
Yeah.
But they play classic rock songs, but in a string quartet.
Oh, cool.
Like I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith or Guns N' Roses.
That's awesome. I love that.
So I take her through that, and I'm like, okay, this is one song I suggest for the bridesmaids coming down. Then I lower the music. This is what's going to happen. So they're living the wedding at my house.
Gotcha.
And then, then everybody will stand, and then we play your song with your dad. Mm-hmm. And we lower that. Dearly blah, blah, yada, 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 kiss, kiss, rings, boom. And then we need a song coming back up. Wait.
So you're actually you're doing the whole wedding?
I'm not right now, but I am going to get ordained.
Oh, right.
But with all the music, yes, even outside.
So you've done people's weddings, like you've played.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. You've accompanied the music for the.
So okay, we're gonna wait till everybody leaves. Okay, then we're gonna go into the reception hall. I'm gonna take my laptop. I'm gonna plug it in 2 different speakers. Start the music. It's gonna be easy rock and dinner music through cocktail hour and dinner. Obviously, this is how we do the introductions. I need everybody's bridesmaids, parents, flower girls. I mean, we're doing the whole wedding right there. In 2 hours.
Yep.
So we get everything. I do make suggestions. You want the garter toss, the bouquet toss, which hasn't been done in 7 years in any of the weddings. It's kind of just
the bouquet or the bouquet?
The garter.
The garter.
People are like, we're not doing that. Okay. The anniversary dance is big. That's when you get everybody all right. I
was always uncomfortable as a kid when the garter thing would go.
Yeah, you think?
I was like looking through my eyes like this.
You were up the girl's shirt.
Well, I wasn't because I was a little kid and it was usually a relative.
Yeah.
Right. I'm like, I don't.
It used to be the next, hot couple that you knew or he was going to ask, so you kind of throw it that way or throw it this way.
Yeah.
But then we go through the whole wedding, and then I'm like, okay, let's talk about your dance music, and just make up a folder, and we do like a lightning round of a game show.
Right.
Just click, 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 like 2-3 seconds. If she doesn't know it, move on to the next song, and then she gives me a list. Yeah. So you get about 20 songs an hour. And by the time she leaves 2 hours, we have everything all locked in. Now, things are going to change a little bit, and nothing is set in stone. And I tell them that. I'm like, look, the day of, you come running up to me, go, I don't want that song Walking Down the Aisle with My Father. I want this one. No problem. Right. It's your day.
Right.
But things I've been listening to are, the DJ said, just pick 10 songs. I've got the rest. I'll see you there. Or, but
things
of that
nature.
Sometimes, even the slow songs, when you slow it down, you're going to play 6, maybe 7 slow songs. Pick them. Pick your favorite slow songs. Oh, you do that? I go, yeah, it's your wedding. This is what you're paying me for. And then, how about this one?
Would you play Cherry Pie by Warrant?
If they wanted to, yes.
You would.
Yeah.
She's my cherry pie. I think if I ever were to do it again.
Yeah. I'd be DJing.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, this time would you please rise? My honor to introduce for the very first time his husband and wife. You know them, you love them, you can't get enough of them. The newly married couple of Mr. and Mrs. Bill and Samantha.
Samantha.
I
didn't know that.
Moran.
I don't think I'll ever do it again. But if I were.
Yeah. You say that now.
Huh?
You say that now.
I know.
10 years down the line.
10 years down the line?
Yeah.
The fuck
Some
am I
people
going?
just like the security, the insurance.
Insurance of what?
Huh?
Insurance.
Health insurance.
Oh. I'll have that.
You will?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take care of it.
Maybe she doesn't, and you're like, I don't want you to go anywhere. Better marry you. Then you get a prenup. Prenups are getting bigger and bigger these days.
Believe me, I'm highly aware.
Yeah.
I have a friend who's struggling.
But it's nothing bad. It's just like, look, anything could happen. We're going to sign this. Whatever I had before we start this union is mine. And same with you. Whatever you had is yours.
So I would have for my dance.
Mm-hmm. Your first dance as husband and wife?
Yeah.
What's that? Well, my father would have to sing at your wedding.
Get the
What were you going to say? Get the
fuck out of here is what I was going to say.
Would
but
have my dad sing at your wedding? He would be
I don't know if I'm
crushed.
going to have anybody stab that.
Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Hi, Bill. Are you sorry?
No, I would have Neil Young's Harvest Moon. I think that is one of the most beautiful songs. I've thought that since it came out in 1993. It'll always remind me of working in a restaurant in Park City, Utah. Possibilities. And, yeah, I loved it. I just love that song.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it is just a beautifully written song by Neil Young.
I like Take a Look at Me Now by Phil Collins. I don't know why that always gets me. I mean, I love AC/DC, Molly Crow.
Sure, yeah. But, well, it's a slow song.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just thinking a whole lot of Rosie.
I'll tell you a story.
Yeah.
About a woman I know. There's an Elvis version of that, too. Have you seen this?
Whole lot of Rosie?
Yeah. He's in Vegas, and they dub over him, and he's singing a whole lot of Rosie. It's
funny.
awesome.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, you could do AI, too, now.
It's amazing with the AI. But I met somebody that wants to sponsor one of the holes in the Breast Bowl golf. And
I thought you meant at the strip club.
no.
Go ahead.
And we're getting to talking, and I do this, I DJ, and this is what I charge. She goes, "Oh God, I wish I would have known that a couple months ago. My husband just gave his best friend $5,000
What?
to DJ." That's what I said. I'm like, what?
Damn.
So I started looking up DJs in Rochester. They go from 50 to 100, which some things, don't forget, you're going to get what you pay for,
right? Sure.
but up to $300 to $400 an hour.
Yeah.
Now, I'm looking at myself. I'm listening to these horror stories.
Yeah, I don't know what this young lady paid. All I know is that she was not happy, and she said he played music that was not on my list. I said, didn't you meet with him? And she said, yeah, we did. And I gave him the list, and he didn't play half the music on it or something.
How do you not
Like I said, was he high?
would rebuke that or ask for a refund?
Yes, she's asking for a refund, and it was
At
some
least
DJ
hour, 2 hours.
company.
DJ company, right. So when you
So it's
meet
like-
with somebody, the DJ company, so I'm Dougie Fresh. Hi, how you doing? Oh, we're going to rock it, the hip shaking, money making, dollar power. And you show up. Hi, I'm Bill. I'm with Dougie Fresh Productions. Well, where's Dougie Fresh? Oh, he's at another wedding. He sent me to do this.
Yeah.
So with me, what you get is what you see, baby.
Yeah.
Probably why I'm single.
Yeah, that's right.
I go out blind women.
It's got gout.
I got
You
gout.
should put that on your dating profile.
You think so?
Yes.
I have gout.
Wait,
I
hang
need a
on.
shoulder to lean on.
Yes.
Gout and deviled eggs.
This is what I'm saying. Doug, I honestly think
I'm going to let, you know what? I'm
Nursing.
going to let you write my profile, and we'll let that go for 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I got off of that.
All right. I did too.
Yeah.
Uh,
what happened with that Match.com? Did it run its course?
no, I hit my profile.
Oh, okay.
I
You're just like, enough.
I didn't want to do it. I don't want anything. The tough part for me is that there are people, there's stuff, but I am realizing more and more as I kind of move forward with things. I unfortunately, to do all the things I'm doing, do not have a lot of extra time.
Right.
And
it's not fair to either party.
that's not fair, and I understand that. And I also just feel like sometimes, you need to kind of reset yourself and find out where you are and what you're dealing with and what you're avoiding and all kinds of things. And it's been I've talked about it a lot here. It's been a tough little run.
Mm-hmm.
And, but sitting in that discomfort, like I have to tell you, we're taping this on a Saturday. That means yesterday was a Friday. No, I didn't feel that well, but I could have easily.
Did you go out?
I did not.
No.
Did not.
You must have.
I did not.
For you not to go out on a Friday
Buddy,
night.
no, it has nothing to do with not feeling well. I mean, I didn't. And I used that as an excuse to people, which I probably shouldn't have, but I really didn't,
Well, that's not an excuse.
No,
Hey,
but I mean,
I'm
I
sick.
didn't.
I don't want to go out and drink.
I could have gone out, and I am hosting something later today. So I could have gone out.
What are you hosting?
The VFW is having an early America's birthday because everybody will be doing the 250th of July 4th.
Yeah.
So this is theirs, and Jumbo Shrimp will be playing.
Oh,
and
cool.
It begins at 5.
Where's that?
VFW 300 Masson Center Road. So I
Talk about a band that's busy. Those guys ever slow down?
no.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, they're every
And then
day.
he does it by himself sometimes, just Jumbo.
Yeah.
Not
the shrimp?
No.
I can only watch the jumbo. I can't watch the shrimp.
Well, you got to be careful. If you get too close to the shrimp, you know what
If you
happens.
start dancing, you get the gout.
You get the gout, bud. I don't want that to happen to you. I mean, good damn. What happened to you? I was at Jumbo Shrimp. I got gout. But I have to tell you, like, it was really fucking. There was a moment where I actually felt itchy. Like
Last night to
yeah,
get out?
I
Cabin fever?
no, just knowing that I'm not seeing my buddies, I'm not out, I'm not out. And I stayed home, and I want to put together kind of what I'm calling my outdoor oasis. And I put some together, realizing I need more things. So I got online, I ordered more stuff. I had actually scrubbed the patio, put out the new carpet, did all this stuff, and got a little waterfall, some new plants. I did all this stuff.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Yes, that's it,
Mr.
exactly.
TLC, Mr.
Yeah.
Bill Moran.
Yes, that's it, exactly. All right, we'll take a moment. I've been thinking about men a lot lately. Not in a weird way, Doug. Relax.
You just throw that in my face. And
relax.
if you're going to throw me
Relax.
a softball, I'm going to try to hit a home run.
Yeah, I know.
Tall men, short men, fat
No,
men, black
but
men, white men,
I'm
Indian
thinking
men,
this.
men with gout, maybe? Because you know that I can't be on my knees with a gout.
I know. Thank God. I was going to make so many on my knee jokes, but I didn't.
No,
I let it ride because I could tell I was hurting your feelings. So
I could tell by your smirk, your smile. You're like, if I can ruin this guy today.
No, I'm not.
You do. It's you. It's okay.
I'm okay, but here's the thing. That has been my biggest problem. Is that there's a tell. Like I would get this gleam.
You don't have you have a smirk. That's not a tell. Like if you wink your eye twice, that might be a tell.
No, that people know that I have a smart. They want to know what I'm thinking.
Right. What's your dirty thought?
Right.
What Bill?
Or my eyes
Bill?
light up. Or
What Bill?
I got that a lot.
Right.
And it was usually the people that would be most annoyed.
Say it. Just say it.
Really hit that first consonant of my name.
Bill.
With that.
Buh.
Yeah. So my
Very
mother.
good. That reminds me of a joke.
Go ahead.
I'll tell you.
Go ahead. How
So
dirty is it?
It's not that dirty. So there's these two mute guys, and they pass each other on the street every day, and they always wave and go, "Arr," and "Arr." They pass each other every day. "Arr, arr." One day, a guy goes, "Arr." He goes, "Hey, Bill, how you doing?" He runs up and goes, "Whoa." He goes, "Yes, I met a doctor. He taught me how to talk. I made an appointment for you. He's going to teach you how to talk." "Oh, whoa." So the guy goes to the doctor's office. "Whoa." He goes, "I met your friend. I taught him to talk. Teach him how to talk. I'm going to teach you how to talk. What I want you to do is go in the other room, take off all your clothes and bend over." So the guy does it. He takes a broomstick, shoves it up his ass. He goes, "Hey!" He goes, "That's wonderful. Tomorrow we're going to work on B."
Okay.
That's an old one.
Is it?
Yeah.
You know.
I haven't told that in years.
No.
Probably a reason why.
Yeah, you need to dust that one off.
Yeah.
It could be, I mean, you know.
You got to work on it.
No,
Yeah.
it's okay. It's all right. I like
Did I ever tell you that I used to have a job as a mannequin?
Did you?
Yeah, I held that position for years.
All right, we'll take a moment.
When it comes to home improvement, you've got choices.
Let's say there's a hole in the bedroom wall,
And somehow, nobody in the house knows how it got there. You could fix it. I mean, there's always YouTube, right? But 3 hours later, it's going to look like a patch job. Not even a good patch job. And how about that leak under the kitchen sink? Yeah, you said you'd get to it, and that was what, 2.5, 3 months ago? If we're being honest, we all have that list. The one where deep down, you're not totally sure you've got the skills to pull it off. If it's my list, I'm calling Mac of all trades. Holes in the wall, handled. Leaky sinks, done. Full kitchen remodel, yeah, they got that too. And hey, warmer weather's coming. How's that deck looking? Need it extended? Rebuilt? Outdoor patio? Don't be a deckhead. Call Mac of all trades, 585-202-9218. That's 585-202-9218. And you can see all they do online at macofalltrades.net. They'll handle it, so you don't have to.
Really? This is where we're going now. This is what we got. Huh? Yeah.
I saved that one on my phone.
Yes, I know.
I got to work on it.
That's not bad, actually. It's not bad.
It's not mine.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh, whose is it?
I don't know. I saw it somewhere and started laughing. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, be careful.
Yeah.
The only reason I say be careful is people get so territorial on a joke.
Oh, without a doubt.
Right?
Yeah.
Or, you ripped me off or you stole this or
oh, yeah, no. I haven't done comedy in
that's why I don't.
Since February? I think February was the last time I did it.
Okay. I pick on you
constantly.
No, I don't. But I was laughing at you with the gout.
Yeah.
And I think I laugh because it's more like it's not a young person's thing.
Gout?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really not, right?
I never knew what the gout was for years.
Yeah.
I thought just old guys get it.
Well, that's what I thought too.
Obese, in
right.
your knees or something like that.
Yeah, well, you got it. You're right there. But we never want to admit that we're right there. So as I'm picking on you, I will say that I hadn't talked about this a whole lot, but I've been dealing with a prostate issue, and usually not a young man. Now, I did have prostate problems in my 20s, but it was basically overuse.
Your entrance?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, that's the problem.
Yeah. No, it was overuse of so much the gout was coming out. I mean, it was just shooting out of me. So now I've had an elevated PSA, which is what they use to determine the health of your prostate, more or less.
Yeah.
So, and I talked about this already on the podcast, but
let's skip it then.
No,
we don't want to bore people.
No, well, I'll tell you why, because I think it's a pretty relatable thing to you. So my doctor said, all right, we should probably get you to a urologist. I go to the urologist. The urologist is like, your PSA is high for your age. We want to do an MRI with contrast. So they're looking for cancer is what they're doing.
Yeah.
So I happen to be out back of one of my favorite establishments. A guy walks out I haven't seen in a long time, worked with him for years in radio. He's about a decade older than me. I knew his kids when the first kid was born. He's there hanging out with his sons. And he said, I said, man, I haven't seen you in a while. He goes, yeah, I had prostate cancer. I said, wow. I said, I said, I'm dealing with some stuff. What was your PSA? Half what mine was.
Oh.
Yeah. So you can get yourself all spun out. Now, I tell nobody that I'm doing this. I did as I got closer to some people on the podcast, but I didn't say anything to family on purpose because I don't want the questions.
I can totally relate to that.
I don't want the questions. I don't want the thing. And this is where I think that if I were better at drawing boundaries, I could say, I'm going to tell you this. I don't want to discuss it until I know. But I know that's really not a fair thing to say because the person who's going to get most concerned is my mom, and my mom is going to do that out of love, and she's going to, write and want to know about my health and blah, 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 because prostate cancer is on the rise. I had a buddy who had it at 49. And it's one of the most curable. If you catch it early, it's usually contained to the prostate. It seems like a prostatectomy is what they're calling it now. They take it out. So anyway, I have this done and I get the results. No lesions, just a larger prostate. I don't know why. That's it. It's basically what they're telling me.
Put the baseball dad down.
Yeah, right. So they don't check it that way anymore, which is interesting.
With the finger?
Yeah, they do
No?
not.
Oh.
They do not. It is no longer the way they check it. They check it through your PSA blood, and then if they have a concern, they'll send you for the MRI with contrast. So
I thought they did that to, no joke, if there's any swelling inside. If
yeah,
could
they don't.
tell.
They just it's not.
Oh,
It's not protocol anymore. They did do that, but they don't anymore. Yeah, but like not wanting to tell. So then I call my mother and I tell her, and then of course you get the I don't know what I would have done if it were, and you're like, okay, even that, but I'm just not going to acknowledge it. And I think like it's hard with family members to, especially parents, right, to draw sort of a boundary with things. But I think if just like a kid, just like I hate to say it, like even a dog, you just don't reward certain behavior and it stops. I know it sounds ridiculous. I know it does. But, or you say, hey, I told you I'm not going to discuss this. My big thing is there's nothing to worry about until there's something to worry about.
Exactly.
And to be quite honest with you, there wasn't really any point leading up to that I was concerned that I had cancer. Right. I did not believe I did.
There's some things I over worry about that I shouldn't, and
yes.
then there's things like my parents have gone in for hip surgery,
sure.
knee replacements,
yes.
and I'm going in. Oh, I saw my doctor. Okay,
yeah,
everything's fine.
Yep,
exactly.
Yeah,
let's not worry until it's
something to worry about.
Something to worry about.
And so that's the thing. But I knew that if I had asked my mother, or I told my mother prior, hey, I'm going to have this, because she said when she goes, well, those have to be scheduled for a while. I said, yeah, I scheduled it back in April, and I didn't have it until just now in June. And she's like, you
didn't tell me that you scheduled it.
That clipped, and I'm saying, yeah, because, and I said to her, because I didn't want to answer the questions. And instead of having to say, I'm not answering the questions, because I know you're not going to be able to hold your tongue, I'm just not saying anything. And I didn't want to say anything to my kids to get them concerned, or, you know, I mean, people go crazy in their mind with that. And why wouldn't they? Right? Or all of a sudden,
I wish there were some things you could turn off. Some people are just.
I can. I don't know why that is. And I'm not saying it's a healthy way to be or a good way to be, but I can literally turn shit off. I can turn. Up until recently, I've been able to almost turn people off in my mind, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
You don't think about them.
I don't think about them. I don't think about them.
You better think about me.
And
especially late at night. Anywhere between 11:30 and 12:45 with a bag of Cheetos. That's Dougie time.
That's Dougie. Yeah, and now there are some people that I feel like I can't stop thinking about. So I don't even know what that is. That's another crazy thing.
Right.
I told you I've been thinking about men, and not in a weird way. Will you relax over there?
I'm relaxed. You just throw it out.
But I'm thinking whether you're 16, 26, 36, 56, 86, I really think like there's three things.
Here we go.
No.
Three things what?
Three things that most men are trying to do. One of
whatever
these three
age
things.
They are?
Whatever age you are.
Okay.
You take a guess what you think they are or what I think they are. And then you tell me. And by the way, you have a dad who's in his 80s. Tell me if he fits in one of these categories. I think he does. And I think when one of these things gets out of balance, Doug, that's when we start making some truly spectacular decisions, like fucked up things.
These are my three things I came up with. Okay, three things that between 16 and 86, whatever, guys
that are trying to do. One of these.
One is succeed, having goals.
Okay.
Two is health, not necessarily health with prostate or whatever, but maybe being in shape. That changes as you get older. And three is being in a relationship or being alone.
Okay. We're pretty close.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to say at least two of these I think we're in sync on. I just phrased it differently. Mm-hmm. I said every guy is trying to solve something.
Yeah, that's none of these. Okay.
No, but trying to fix something.
Right.
I think where you said succeed, I said prove something, which would be success.
Yeah.
Right? At a job. And in relationship, I said belong somewhere. Belong somewhere. Belong to a person. Belong.
That's belong. That's different than a relationship. Where do I belong? Do I belong in New York? Do I belong in
No,
North Carolina? Is this my place?
No. What I mean by that is like belong, looking for that connection. But I was thinking of guys, right? Belonging, that sort of thing. So that's how I phrase it. So you could call that even relationships.
Okay.
But I mean, somewhere right now, there's a guy that spent the last 70 minutes watching a YouTube tutorial on how to fix his lawnmower, and about an hour from now, he'll have 3 extra bolts and 2 nuts. You know what I mean? That are just left over, because that's what we do, right? And he's or somewhere, and this is what I'm talking about, even with relationship. Somewhere there's a guy sitting around wishing somebody would text him.
Oh my God, that's me every night.
Okay.
What are you laughing about? Then I go, nobody's gonna text me with
right. But this is what I'm saying, and this is where I think
with a pad on my knee. Nobody wants a Charlie in the box.
But I think this is where people don't like women. I don't get mad, or I don't understand. I think that's it. We're pretty simple. You want to solve something. You want to belong to some group of guys, and you want to be able to prove something or have success. Right? I mean, that's it.
Something to maybe brag about. Not brag about, but your accomplishment when you go out.
Well, I think guys love problems, not emotional problems. Well, we like a problem. We're going to solve it. Fix a car.
Yeah, no.
Actual problems. Things with screws. Doug, your old man, does he fit in any of these?
He doesn't even fit in his pants. Thank you. Good night. Yeah, he has. Gosh, what's he working on now? He's always got a project.
Yes. Right.
Something like that.
Well, look, a guy will work on something that costs $14 to replace because fixing things feels good.
That sense of accomplishment, yes.
Yes, it's satisfaction. Mm-hmm. That's where, there's a satisfaction. I used to say that about radio. There's nothing at the end of the day that I can look at and go, I did that.
Right.
I could leave thinking I have a good show. I don't find out for 3 more months in this market. So, okay. It doesn't mean anything, right? I go home, right? I slap a kid across the face. I left a handprint. No, I'm kidding. I hang a door or I replace something. It felt good. You did it. You did something. That's
Is that why you're making your oasis so you can feel?
No, I'm making the oasis so I just have a place to just go.
But you'll feel accomplished.
Chill out.
Just chill.
I just want some
in your zen.
Yes, 100%. Yes, because I got a lot of stuff going on. That I know. Go ahead, not mock it.
Hi,
right.
Cheese.
Yes.
Cheeto. Guinness.
Yes.
Oh.
Or rosé. I like rosé.
Rosé. Oh God.
Rosé all day.
You're going on a dangerous slope here, buddy.
Why?
Wearing rolls. Huh?
Wearing what?
Nothing. Rollerblades.
Why? What's that?
Rosé.
What's wrong?
You're a grown man. You don't drink rosé.
I like it as a summer wine. I like it summer.
You're whining now.
I like a summer wine like that. You don't like that?
I used to drink Chardonnay with ice cubes.
There you go.
No, white Zin.
No, even worse.
I know, right? That was in California.
Fucking worse.
Well, I had a friend, Missy, and she would come over and she liked wine. I'm like, I'll try this. It was great.
Yeah.
I haven't drank wine in years. That's a different kind of buzz.
Yes.
White wine. Yeah. And even red wine. You get up to 14, 15, 16% alcohol. You have a couple sips. You're like, whoa, man.
You can hurt it.
You got to be careful of that bonfire.
And there's a lot of times the sugar will give you a bad hangover the next day.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sugar in that.
No sugar tonight. No coffee. No sugar tonight. No tea.
Take it easy. But I'm just saying, I think these are the things for guys. I think it because you said this when you came in. Life isn't simple. Relationships aren't simple. If you're a parent, it ain't simple.
No.
It's not simple. School is not simple. Right?
It used to be. What has changed in 50 years?
Business isn't that simple. What's changed?
In 50 years. Just our standards. I mean, you look at everything going on, even to schools. You got these teens running around, teen mobs. Again, no accountability, just standards have lowered, and we're like, oh, okay, well, that's going to happen. Hopefully not in my backyard.
I will say that I see like this standard of dress.
That's dropped for 20 years.
Has dropped, and I
was at Delta Sonic yesterday gassing up. There's a guy using the free vacuum cleaners, blasting the bass, boop, 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 boop. His pants were halfway down his legs with his underwear just hanging out vacuuming. And I'm just looking at him like, why? Why do you have to dress like that? Nobody wants to see your underwear. I mean, not even like an inch. We're talking a full foot.
Yeah.
With that loud of music, I mean, no respect for anybody else. And I'm just like, this is just...
I don't know.
Are we just... I think you're going to find isolation communities. They're going to be gated, like the villages.
You think?
You're going to be... I mean, they have... Not so much maybe in New York City. I mean, when you enter an apartment building, you have to go in front of a committee. What do you bring here? We want to know. I think that's going to happen with, even the suburbs.
It could, I suppose. I was thinking.
Well, you talk about this show, and it's going to be airing in 5 years, and what's changed in 5 years.
Sure.
This could definitely be something.
Absolutely, it could. I was thinking even with the standard of dress, I just think that most people dress every day like it's Saturday. You know what I mean? I see very few people who have jobs that aren't in a t-shirt, leggings, t-shirt, shorts, flip-flops.
Well, drive through the city. Break out of Fairport every now and then. You break out of your little bubble.
I can't do that.
There's still people walking around with ties and dressing professionally.
Yeah, it's sometimes. Where?
I just said downtown.
Yeah, all right. So there's
They're probably lawyers.
There's some. I mean,
I
I have buddies who are lawyers and all, and I see them with their suits, and I get it. I'm just saying, like, I just think overall, if you're talking about it, that we don't go look in the 1940s. You go to a ball game, people had hats and suits and the whole thing, and now
that's obviously. I don't want to go to a ball game in a suit and a tie, but you're absolutely right. You dress up for that stuff. People used to dress up to go on an airplane.
Yes, right.
That was a big thing back then.
I had a conversation with one of my kids, just saying, like, buddy, you gotta shave the 70s porno stash and let's get a haircut and let's upgrade the wardrobe a little bit. And by the way, you can do that really inexpensively if you know what you're looking for or what looks good on you or what styles. You can find clothes on Amazon from companies that nobody really knows about that are really, really inexpensive. I've even done things where I've taken a pair of pants and had them custom made. I buy them and then take them to a tailor and go fit these, taper these. This is what I want.
Is it still need new sneakers for school every spring? Is that still?
Oh, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, your kid still in high school.
Yeah.
You'll go school shopping in late August.
Yeah.
Dad, I need this. Is it Nike, Reebok? Is there?
No. Not for my kid.
No.
Not my kid. But probably most
certain styles, though? Things that are in and out fashion-wise?
Yeah. Well, designer stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So now it's probably even more expensive.
Oh, yeah.
But there was a time, well, even now, I mean, if you wear vintage, then that's cool.
Yeah.
And you can get that a vintage shop for half the price of the designer stuff. Does that make it cool, retro, whatever style you're in?
He's done that. He's found things in there. I would even say to somebody, go find like a quality sport coat, right? That may be a little big. Bring it to a tailor. Buy it at the thrift if you like it. If it's made of a fabric, if it looks good on you, but it needs to be fitted better.
What about cat ears? Do you have anybody in school with cat ears? Okay, because I've driven
that.
2 of those in past month.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Come on.
I couldn't say anything. He was dressed as a cat. And
really?
He, as a she.
Yeah.
Was dressed as a cat. With cat ears and.
Were they going to a costume party?
No.
Were they a furry?
I wasn't going to ask that.
Why not? Where's your curiosity?
No, that's
Don't you love human beings? Look, you would get to enjoy this all day.
It's a 10-minute ride. I'm not going to ruin this kid's,
Ruin it?
Well, I don't. If he's got enough balls to come out like that, Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Are you a girl or a guy? Are those cat ears? Are you trying to be a cat? I'm not going to do a whole psychological profile on it.
Well, you don't need to
minutes.
do a psychological profile.
Well, there's going to be one question after the other. It's the same with when you tell your mom something. Are you wearing cat ears? Yes. Why? Well, I want to be a cat.
No.
Why the fuck would you want to be a cat? You're not a cat.
Okay, all right. But see, why do you have to get angry about it?
Because it's...
Why do you have to get angry about it? What does it have to do with your life? Nothing. It doesn't have anything to do with your life.
You're right.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Just be curious. Just go, hey,
I'm like, this is
are you going to a costume party? Like, are you going to a costume
Why do you
party?
want to dress up as a cat?
Well, yeah, but
you think everybody's going to think you're a cat?
No, but see,
be an adult.
Now, this is where
you're going an adult this way, and you're going to a cat that way.
But this is where I wonder if I'm weird or off base. I really don't care what anybody does. As long as it doesn't harm me or harm somebody I love,
I agree.
I really, really don't care. I understand that people go, well, our society is going this way. Really? How many people do you know that have been dressing up like cats?
At
I
my
don't know
age,
anybody.
no,
Right.
none.
But there was this whole story that went around and they were applying it to different school districts, that they were putting litter boxes.
Yeah, I was the one that told you that. And
Oh,
there was
but-
one story.
Yeah,
we
but-
did some investigation. It was false, but
Yes, and then there was another person on the podcast who said the same thing. And I'm going, how could anybody actually believe this story? Like, that was and then I went, because they believe, their belief is that society is just
because there is so
falling
many
apart.
fucked up things out there that are true that you're like,
I
hey,
know-
it could possibly be.
I guess, but I'm going, you have a government-run public school that had to shut down for COVID, and you think they're letting a kid shit in a box? I
Maybe.
mean, I'm like,
With a mask on?
Come on. There's not a chance. But I love the fact that people believe that. And that's where I go, I'm not sure what's happening, why we I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
You-
That's all we say. I don't know.
Well, what do you see that I don't see?
Oh, just different classes of people, where they
Yes.
live, demographics.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. Hey, look, man, and money.
How about this? Did I tell you about this girl? This is probably 3 weeks ago. I don't think so. I pull up to her house. She's got shit. There must have been 14 bags of shit. She's on her phone, and I'm like, let's just say Elise. Yeah, wasn't her name, but
Okay.
so I open the trunk. She brings one thing over. She's still on her phone. Goes back, gets something else. She's just talking away. The meter's running, and I go, after 3 things, I'm like, whoa. Are you getting all that? You think you're going to put all that stuff? Yeah, I'm moving. No, I'm not a moving company. I'm going to refund your money. I'm not doing this. You're not going to take me? No. What don't you fucking understand about? You're not even putting the phone down, asking me, you're taking your sweet ass time. It would have taken her a half an hour at least to get that shit in my car. And the week before that, there was an older lady. She had 7, 8 bags. And she goes, okay, I got to get my stuff. I'm like, you're kidding me, right? Now, she was 70 to 80 with a limp. And I'm just like, oh, God.
She had gout, yeah. It's a gout sister.
I go, I really don't want. I didn't have the heart just to leave. The younger girl, yes. The older lady, whether I was taking advantage of, no tip, no nothing, barely a thank you. That's just.
I know. Look,
And it's not about the tip. It's just a courteous.
I get the absolute frustration that we can all have in those situations. I think I look at it now slightly through maybe a different lens. And I think and just do not answer this, but have you ever felt like, why me? Not answer that part, but why me? Like, why me? Why am I the one that they're picking on? Why am I the one that's always getting the fucking shit? Why does this shit have to happen to me? Right? And I really think that happens a lot in poverty. And I think there gets to be such a rage inside people. Like, it's like, fuck the system, fuck everybody. I don't fucking care. I'm never going to get ahead. I'm never going to get anything. So fuck it. Why even try? And I really do. I think that becomes like the overall thought process.
You got to have enough
it's horrible.
self-awareness
I know.
and
I agree with you.
self-respect
Yes,
to
but they
fight out of
don't.
that hole.
But some people don't, and it's so fucking hard, and it's depression, and it's poverty,
Right.
and it's around you, and everybody's suffering, and everybody, you know what I mean? Especially in certain communities, and it's like, I don't know how you fix that, because it's a systemic problem. Right. And there's people who really try to do good things, but they can only reach so many people and it's like, I don't know what you do, because it's bad, but
Move everybody to California. Have at it.
But just think about, like, how you feel when shit is just like, why me? Why is it me? If you're looking around, everybody else has got this shit. Why are they fucking with me? And I mean, look, we've all been there to some degree.
Well, you know what Jerry Seinfeld said a few years ago? He goes, when did money become so important?
Yeah.
In the 70s and 80s, you had a job, you made money, you paid your mortgage, you had
Yeah.
Money to
Because you can
travel.
get better toys. The money became important because of social media.
Exactly.
And that's why.
Yes.
I
You're
mean,
seeing what everybody else has on your
100%.
phone, and I don't have it.
And by the way,
it's unfair.
And let me tell you something, Jerry. You've got so much fucking money, you can buy cars that no one else can buy.
Right.
Jerry Seinfeld, and I know this for a fact, ordered a car at an auction he was not at. He was not physically there.
Yeah, you can do that.
He won the bid from the TV, and they shipped it to his house. It was the most expensive of this model ever sold. So fuck you, Jerry Seinfeld, for even saying that. But I get what he's saying. What Jerry really said was
for the average person.
He said energy is the most important thing to have. I want to have enough energy to do everything I want. That's why he does transcendental meditation. That I watched this thing, and he said that is the most important. He goes, money is a form of energy, but that's it. And he's got a point in terms of that, but
Like these people who say there should be no billionaires. Why?
Well,
They're not affecting you.
I have a problem with that.
You
stuff.
do? Why?
Yeah. Not the billionaires.
No.
I have a problem with that mentality. My thing is that if socialism worked, it would have worked everywhere. Everybody who got higher up in socialism, they fucking destroyed it. They took over. They stole from you. They shit on you. Right? There was always a class society. So if capitalism is the worst thing in the world, well, I'm sorry, but on the other side of that, why are we going to punish somebody because they worked harder? Now, everybody will say, but everybody who's a billionaire screwed over somebody somewhere. Maybe
That's in life. That's in life. That's every day.
I don't know. I don't know. But all I can say is that
when I'm in the restaurant and somebody wants a takeout,
yeah,
and the waitress comes up and says, "Oh, hi, Jeannie, I'll get that for you," and she takes the order and she gets a tip. I'm getting fucked.
Yeah.
Not on the level of a billionaire
right
fucking over people, but on my level.
Right.
I don't do anything because then it's going to make a problem.
Yeah,
it's going to make a mess.
Right.
She has no class.
Right.
Sometimes you just got to grit your teeth and go on. And then you're like, why me? Why are you doing this to me?
Right.
What did I ever do to you?
Right. But then it ruins your day. Then you get a shitty attitude.
Yeah,
now you're going to get
unfortunately
lower
get used
tips.
to it. And you're just like, oh.
Yeah. This is why
But then you hear things, and that person, her, or he, I won't say what it was. This person, their next door neighbor had a 70th birthday party. They were neighbors to them for 35 years. They did not get invited. Wow. So I'm like, that sums up what kind of person you are that you have to look in the mirror with. That you're next door. This person having a birthday party.
And you didn't get invited.
Yeah. So you know what? You can have that $5 tip. Because that's really not going to make a difference in my life. Knowing that you're not liked by somebody who's lived next to you for 35 years, that's going to make the difference. And I don't know if that's karma, but I was like, gosh, damn, that's got to be hard to swallow.
I don't believe in karma.
No?
No, I don't. I think that life gives you exactly... It reflects back. It's a mirror.
Well, people wait for karma, and then they, years down the line, they finally got theirs. I'm like,
fucking bullshit.
What?
It's bullshit.
Wait, you've been waiting 20 years for this to hear this to make you happy? Wow, that's kind of dwelling on something that might or might not happen, even in your, in your circle.
I don't. Right,
and it's not going to change that person on how they shit on you.
No,
that's the problem. If you want to try to make somebody feel as bad as they made you feel, ain't gonna happen.
Let's take a break and continue this part. But seriously,
yes, I'm fine.
Since you went here,
okay,
I'm ready.
I'm here. Buddy, I never know where we're gonna go. We have no GPS on the show. This is Billified.
No. So, if you're willing, I've got a lot of thoughts. We'll get to that right after this.
You never think you're going to need a personal injury attorney until you do. It's not something you plan for. 1 minute you're just living your life. Next thing you know, you're dealing with an accident, an injury, missed work, and a whole lot of stress you didn't ask for. And here's the truth. Insurance companies, they've got a plan. They know exactly what they're doing. The question is, do you? That's why if it's me, I'm calling Connors and Ferris. They know the system, they know how to fight, and more importantly, they know how to take care of people when things get messy. You're not just a case file to them. They walk you through it step by step and make sure you're not getting pushed around when you're already down. So if life throws you one of those moments, don't try to figure it out alone. Call Connors and Ferris. or visit ConnorsandFerris.com, with offices in New York City, Syracuse, Rochester, and Buffalo. Because when it matters most, you want someone in your corner who actually knows how to win. Connors and Ferris.
Good afternoon, everybody, on this beautiful... You got the man, the myth, the legend, the hip-shaking, money-making, tower power man of the hour, 24/7, the one your mother warned you about, Dougie Fresh in the house. Right next to me on the right, 6'2", eyes of blue. Ladies, get your love dollars ready. He's so fine, the ever divine, Mr. Bill Moran.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah,
I think those are good. I think people must love those at weddings. Seriously.
They like the introductions.
Yeah. They got it.
I introduced somebody at the bar last night, and her husband remembered the classy cat, or came up. I was doing a wedding or something, and I go, actually, I was at strip clubs, or no, he was talking about the Tally Ho golf tournament. Talking about my golf tournament, Salmon Creek. Oh yeah, I used to go to the Tally Ho one there years ago, and telling stories.
Yeah.
And I go, yeah, I used to work at the classy cat. He goes, get out. And I asked his wife, I go, what's your name? I think it was Christy. And I introduced her, and he goes, I know that. I know you. I go, yeah, well, I was there on and off for 16 years. The chances are you heard the voice.
How was his wife with this strip club? I was never a strip club guy. And
well, I think it was before they were married. I mean, it was 16 years. Now it's...
Yeah, I've gone to strip
16
clubs.
years since I've been there, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Somewhere around there.
Gotcha. Are you going to be doing the barrel?
No, I'm so busy now.
Yeah, good. I mean, not good, but I'm glad you're busy.
And to work one night a week, 9 to 2, and have those hours,
no thanks. I got you.
Not that I wouldn't be interested, but I think my direction is going to be going more towards wedding DJing, and a friend of mine is going to set up a
website.
Yeah. So I've got some notes at home what I want on there.
Okay.
Why are you smiling?
What? Why can't I smile?
Because there's something when you smile.
Not.
When you
that's such
it's
bullshit.
Not a smile. It's a
what?
It's your wheels are turning.
What?
Smile.
Yes, my wheels are always turning. They're always fucking turning.
God.
Unfortunately, I'm probably hypervigilant because I was molested as a child.
Okay.
I'm always looking around.
Okay.
See how I get defensive?
Right. Wait, there's no DJ there in the room when they happened. So you got that.
No, there wasn't.
There wasn't.
No, there was a dick.
Weddings, celebration,
I was
graduation
thinking
parties, birthday parties.
Fresh Productions is what I was thinking.
I think there's
I don't know what you were going to call it. That's all.
D-Fresh events.
D-Fresh events.
Well, I think that one's available.com.
Oh, okay.
I don't think Dougie Fresh is available.
Yeah.
I've gone through them before. So it's really just pulling the trigger and
gotcha.
Setting it up.
Yeah.
But then that's it.
Okay.
Not that's it, but.
All right. Well, pretty good.
Maybe you just have, apprehensions about how well you're going to do. You put yourself out there.
Look, you can't. I hear you. Believe me.
Yeah.
I get it. But you can't.
And then that worry if you don't get any jobs, and you're like, what am I doing with this? I better find a job. I don't know.
Relax.
I am relaxed.
No,
I'm
you're
just
not.
saying.
No, you're not. You get all like that. This goes back to kind of what we were talking about before, right? What did you write down over there? Because I saw you writing something down.
I just wrote DJ Dougie Fresh.
Oh, but you were saying something, and then I said about life.
Yeah,
I think
we'll come back to this, and I don't remember what we were talking about.
Well, we were talking about life, and I said, I think life is a mirror. You said people wait around for karma to get somebody.
Some people
right?
do.
Or you want somebody to hurt as bad as you do. And that's never going to happen. And
never.
And the thing is, like, I know.
Because mostly you're not as shitty as that other person who likes to have misery in their life.
Right. But what I'm thinking is, most of the time, for me, it was somebody I was in a close relationship with. So if I got hurt by them, I wanted to hurt them back just as badly.
Right.
And a lot of times that would end up with me yelling or being a dick or whatever. I have come to realize that, like, it just never works. And this idea that there's karma, well, there really isn't, unfortunately. And I have a very different belief than most people. I don't think that it matters what you do here.
Okay.
At all.
On Earth?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Well,
because I think
there's a few things that make a difference in what you do.
What do you mean?
I mean, how you live, how you treat other people.
Yeah. I don't think it matters.
You don't?
No. Because I think that no matter what,
It's all about what you truly, not just think, actually believe. So there are many, 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 many people who do not think President Trump should even be president. Okay? All I can tell you is
Does that mean that you should go out and be shitty to everybody?
No.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, just let me finish here.
I am.
But and President Trump has had ups and downs, right? We've known he's cheated on his wife. He's done all that. Would be a deadly sin. None of that matters. When you listen to him speak, even prior to being president, everything was always what?
I don't know.
The best, the biggest, the absolute greatest, the most powerful, the this, the that, all of it. Every bit of it. And guess what?
What?
Every fucking thing that guy has ever touched usually turns out to be great. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying whether or not he's a good president. That's not what I mean. I'm telling you that if there was such a thing as karma, probably there would be some stuff.
Karma. Okay.
No, but what I'm saying, there would be stuff to come back. What I'm saying is whatever you truly believe is what's going to happen. That's it. I don't think that there's necessarily even a one creator. I think there is a consciousness. And I'm telling you, the universe loves you so much. It gives what I believe is incapable for most human beings. Unconditional love. Unconditional love means I would love you, but you chew with your mouth open. You know what I mean? As a joke. But whatever. It's unconditional. They love you so unconditionally that whatever you believe, it'll be. You will be supported in that fully. If you believe that you're always going to be broke, you will always be broke. Welcome to life. Or you can believe everything I have ever wanted to do has always worked out for me, and no matter what, I'm going to enjoy the journey of getting to where I want to be. And that's it. And I'm telling you, that is the whole fucking thing. But nobody wants to believe that. Everybody wants to sweat. Everybody wants to grind. Everybody wants to be overworked and stressed and blah, blah, blah. Well, go
overworked?
ahead.
Who's overworked now?
Well, but I'm just saying, well, there are people like...
You're right.
I mean, most people, look, the people I know, and I don't mean to sound like an asshole, and I will.
They overwork.
Yeah. Yeah. The people in this building, they're working all the time.
Yeah.
They own businesses. They have young children. There's little league things. They're volunteering for that. I know people who are extremely busy. But my point is with all of this stuff is like, you can have or be or do whatever you want. Whatever you want in this life. And truly, it's,
I want to say whatever you want. I mean, there's a limit. I'm
Like
not going
what?
to be the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills.
okay.
But I can be the quarterback for a flag football team.
Okay, but all right.
Compromises.
But my point is, like, a lot of time, okay, so you come in and you figure out things, but like if you wanted,
I think you're trying to find your happiness.
Josh Allen was not supposed to be an NFL quarterback. No, he wasn't. He was
know,
overlooked. He went to community college. He did all that stuff.
I know,
but he believed he had it.
When you're saying your happiness is finding yourself.
Yeah.
Your oasis.
No, it's finding what you truly want.
Well, that's
knowing
your
yourself.
happiness.
What do you want? What do you want?
What do I want?
Yeah. Ooh. Ease and flow, freedom, right? All these things. And then be grateful and go with that. Focus on what's going well. Stop the fucking bullshit of, oh my God, here we go again.
Yeah.
The fucking sky's falling.
Now my other knee has gout.
No, but I mean, I get it because it's hard not to. But that's the trick. That's just it. Fucking go. Stop. Everybody gets all fucked up. Karma's going to get them. Fuck that. Karma's not getting anybody, you
I was just
asshole.
making an example.
No, I'm not, but you're not alone. I'm not
Right.
saying you're doing that. I'm saying that there are many, many, many people who do that. You'll see it all the time. Go on social media.
Oh, my gosh.
Karma. It's
Yeah.
like, hey, man, it ain't happening. I know you think that there's this thing called karma. There's not. It is life reflects back. Here's the thing. There are many people that believe that there are healing powers in water.
In water.
Yes. Okay. They have done scientific studies, real studies, variables and everything, where they're finding that it can awaken, in certain instances, what they call junk DNA. The only reason they call that junk DNA is because they don't know what it is. They can't figure it out.
Is that the junk in the trunk?
Well, it might be if you got junk in your trunk. So what they've done with some of these is they've taken water and they've put pictures underneath a petri dish. for like 30 seconds and then flash froze the water. And what comes back is something very similar to what the picture was, frozen in the ice. Ballerina, a face, there's one where it's a guy somebody took a picture of a guy working on a line, like a telephone lineman back in the day, and they put it under, and it's all in the water. Okay, so why is that? So then people are going, water has memory. And I go, I don't think water has memory.
I don't think water has memory.
I think water well, that's what they're saying. Like, it can remember certain things. I think water has reflective properties, and that whatever your intention is,
wouldn't it be wild if
water
water had memories? I mean, like you drink it,
yes,
it evaporates, and then it goes over to Russia,
yes,
and then it rains over there, and then somebody gets your memory.
Yeah, that would be fucking wild. That would be really wild.
If we could all drink the same water.
Now there are people
on the same page.
There are people who are doing a lot of studies on something called Nadi, N-A-D-I, and it's an Ayurvedic medicine that's been around for thousands of years out of India, and they believe that you can put intention in water, that you can think of positive things you want, sit, and I know.
Goes right in the water.
Goes right in the water.
Kind of like pick a card, don't show me what it is.
You got it. Exactly. And they believe this, and they have found people have been healed, literally healed.
Well, same way with certain rocks on your body.
Yes.
You know?
Yep.
They'll line it up, heated, unheated.
But the whole thing is, again, I think it's because people believe that it's there.
Yes.
And that's the thing.
The mind is a powerful thing.
It's the most fucking powerful thing.
More than anything.
Right. So I don't, like, we get all twisted, and I don't know. And look, we're also human beings.
We are.
And there are things that really hurt, right? There are things that hurt. Like, I saw a picture earlier today, and I could feel my whole body get heated, like literally hot. And I was like, ugh, and then my stomach sunk. Right, but what does it mean?
Means you're human.
You
have feelings.
Exactly.
You can't turn off your feelings.
Exactly.
Some people can. I think very few. But completely just turn them off and not care.
No. Your feelings to me are your guidance system. Well, and I think what we don't do enough of is go, why am I feeling this way? What is underneath that? What's driving that? Abandonment, right? This kind of thing. That's what it is for me. I've I don't know. You have to, like, doing deep self-exploration. I think everyone should fucking do it. Everybody should do it, Doug. Jesus fucking Christ, do it.
I'd rather have an Abbott's.
I know. Right. And then get gout.
You don't get gout from the Abbott's. Oh, man, if that happened, that's game over. If I couldn't have ice cream anymore, at least a couple times a summer.
It's custard.
It's custard.
Yeah.
Ice cream's different.
Yeah.
I might buy some ice cream today.
Yeah, you might. Look at you. Treat yourself, Doug.
You think so?
You deserve it.
I think so, too.
You deserve it.
Yes.
Be kind to Dougie.
Yes.
Be kind to Dougie Fresh. I know the shit that I say sounds nuts to people.
Sometimes.
It really does.
Yeah.
And I get
But it's what you believe.
But it's been proven to me over and over and over again. And I'm wondering if water is maybe where the universe lies. I mean, everything
well, they said when
there.
they were on Mars, they found water.
Yes.
This was like 20 years ago.
Right.
And my buddy, where there's water, there's life.
Yeah. Right. So that's and I'm going that could that be where all this comes from? And why do it's not it's so easy, it's so much easier said than done. I understand
a lot of
that,
things are, yeah.
Right. But even Willie Nelson has a whole song called Thoughts, and it's like, be careful what you think, because your thoughts have power. And they're finding that there's actual sounds inside your body of vibrations and things. I always made the argument, like, I hated this. Yeah, the old philosophical, it's a really dumb argument, I think. But
what?
If a tree falls in the woods,
nobody's there to hear it?
Yeah, it doesn't make a sound.
I'd have to say yes.
Okay. I say no.
Oh.
And I'm going to tell you why. It makes a vibration, but unless, and this is just my answer. Again,
I got it.
Opinion.
I'm listening.
If you don't have the instrument to interpret that vibration into sound, it doesn't mean anything.
What if it's a deaf person out there and the tree falls?
But they could feel the vibration.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm saying that everything's a vibration. Everything is a fucking vibration. Raise yours and things get better. Achoo! Come on, Doug. Get it in there. Get it, baby! Oh, fuck. You could have blown out Gout right there.
I shit my pants off. I knew you'd love that one.
Huh?
I knew you'd love that one.
I had a story I wanted to do with you real quick.
Okay.
And I don't know what I did with it. It was about a guy.
What a guy.
It was a cop in North Carolina who got fired. And he got fired because, here we go.
Okay.
All right. A North Carolina police officer, his name is Samuel Markham, fired and arrested after they did an investigation and determined that he threw his body camera into a lake to hide evidence that he had sex with his girlfriend while on duty inside a marked patrol car. Now, I don't know where in North Carolina you are, right? Now, if it's Charlotte, it's a big city. If it's somewhere else, there's a lot of rural towns there, right? And by the way, maybe she has a fantasy. You know what I mean? Puts a little cuffs on her, throws her in the back. The next thing
Maybe that's your fantasy.
No, it's not.
Oh.
I'm just playing along.
Okay.
But
I don't believe you.
what?
That's not a fantasy of yours.
What, to throw somebody in the back?
Well, maybe handcuffs, stuff like that.
Tie her up a
You
little
know,
bit.
if I come in here someday and you're in handcuffs on the ground and she left you, I'd be like, bitch, that's karma.
That's funny. That's funny.
Now, look, if he wants to do this, he's a police officer. Yes. Is it wrong? Absolutely.
Absolutely. Well, it's on duty. I mean, I'm with you.
Dude, and you throw your video camera
okay, so
in
this
the water.
This is the thing, though. This is the thing.
Couldn't you unplug and be like, oops?
To me, it's not about the story that he had sex. To me, it's about the attempt to cover something up, right? It's a really dumb thing to throw the fucking camera.
Yes, it is.
Because I would assume...
If he's that dumb, maybe he shouldn't be a police officer.
Okay, but I would assume that they have something on them that can identify where the camera may be, right? I don't know. Like, there's got to be a way
Like a GPS on the camera?
Yeah, like a location, something in there. I don't know. But, I mean, anytime you do... Have you ever... And I don't made a situation, let's just say that way, because it would be a lie, right? But not necessarily made a situation 10 times worse by trying to cover it up.
Gosh, this is being a long
And you're
time
and
ago.
you're a guy who I know is like very honest. You don't like lies, and you don't lie.
No, because it doesn't work out well. Gosh, I'd have to think about this for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, going back 30 years, 35 years, college or something like that.
Yeah. You know, but I mean, it's little things. It could even be things like, I don't know. I just thought, I mean, he initially claimed he lost the camera during an ice storm. Months later, he admitted in writing that he discarded it because he feared disciplinary action. You know, if they got hold, that video would have been leaked.
Yeah.
Within the office.
Within the
How
office.
could
at
it
least.
not?
Right.
Oh, my God. I mean.
And his girlfriend.
And I got to think, you may not have seen a whole lot if he took his.
Yeah.
I mean,
where's the camera? Unless you're putting it up there to be.
You heard it all.
You know, you have the good. I mean, you have your cameras here. Takes you half an hour to angle them right.
Yeah.
You know, if you got your body cam, are you holding it while she's riding you or behind her this, that? I mean, come on.
I'm like, this guy made one bad decision.
That is a bad decision.
Then another.
I mean,
because he lied, right?
Do it at home with your cell phone.
Then another.
Unless it was her fantasy. Now that,
Oh.
A guy will be like, no, I don't want to do it. And if a girl says, it's my fantasy, gets me hot, then you're kind of like,
well, yeah. But I'm thinking like.
You're being swayed a little bit.
I've known people who have like a joint credit card and somebody overspent, so they're hiding the credit card bills. Or
I have heard that, yes.
But that's tough to do today because it comes to an email. Usually.
Yeah.
Usually it's paperless. But I'm just saying, you want to hide that. Or you say you're going to the gym, right? Like, hey, when are you going to be home? I'm at the gym. But you're really sitting at a bar with a friend. Been there.
Yeah.
Been there.
Yeah.
I've done that. People at work, like you miss something and you don't want to check your email. You're like avoiding it at all costs because you just fucking know it's hanging out there.
Yes. It's coming around the corner.
Yeah, exactly. And but it's all shit we did. It's all stuff we created this. That's the thing. So
Poor guy.
Yeah, well,
I mean, you lose your pension, your career.
this is the
starting
thing.
over.
This is the thing.
So, Mr. Moran, why did the police department let you go? Well,
My dick was too big.
Yeah.
I mean, you should have seen this thing on the body cam. It was freaking enormous. And they were scared. They were scared. They just swore it was a baton and that I was beating her with it. But I wasn't. It was my penis.
Wow, that sounded pretty good. You should write a book.
It's off the top of my head. I don't know. It's usually the cover-up that buries us in those situations.
Yes.
And we
you
all
get caught in a lie, and then you get caught in another lie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still part of the lie, and then you got to remember how to cover it up for
the worst for me was my parents were teachers, and I would always get like the midterm report, like at 5 weeks they would send home where you were, and everything was always shitty. So I would steal it out of the mailbox and hide it.
I knew kids that did that. I never did that because I knew it was wrong.
And my own, really?
Yeah.
See,
I never got referrals or anything like that.
Were you a good student?
I was average C.
Okay.
You know, I had to keep my grades up for sports.
Well, I mean, I
remember skipping a class my senior year to go play euchre in the cafeteria or something. My parents got a letter.
Yeah.
And he, oh, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I didn't think it was that big a deal.
Right.
Senior year, skipping one class. First time you ever heard this. And I'm just like, yeah, really? This is what I'm not getting kicked out of high school.
This is what we're doing.
Yeah.
I didn't
talking about taking to extremes or overreacting.
I didn't
You would have thought my father ran out of peanut butter Nader sandwiches.
I did all kinds of shit.
Yeah, I know you did.
I lied my ass off. I was staying under friends'
and the ball just kept rolling. Life just kept going.
Yeah, because I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
Because I always knew I was going to get away with it.
Right.
I
It's
totally
your
believed that.
It's your energy.
Totally fucking
I'm
going
to get away with this again. I'm going to get away with this again.
It sounds
and
insane.
that energy is just driving you to the next adventure that you're going to get away with.
Yeah. I'm telling you, like, and there are times where I will wake up and regret
things. Oh God, I can tell. I love when I come walking in here and I see that look on your face. I'm like, what happened?
Yeah, but there are times where I have regretted some things, but for the most part, now it doesn't matter. I'm talking about when I was. I just always knew, and like my kid was really upset.
That's like a confidence and aura thing that people read on.
Yeah,
yeah.
But my kid had one of my older sons having a tough time and trying to figure out where their next move is going, right? And I started to say something like, "You always knew what you wanted to do. You knew what you were going to do." And I said, "Yeah, I did. I did since I was a little kid. And I thought about that for a second. I went,
"You knew you were going to be a DJ?"
Yeah. On the radio.
Radio?
No,
yeah.
I didn't want to be a DJ.
A DJ? Are you working in radio?
I wanted to be able to talk. I loved the voices I heard and the funny stuff and the guy that built the world's biggest meatball in the parking lot. And I loved that stuff when I was a kid. And then as I got older and I couldn't hear Howard where I was because it was blocked out by a local signal and we were sort of in the shadow of New York City. It was 90 miles outside Manhattan. But I could listen on the AM band to Imus, and I loved Imus, and I loved how irreverent and yet intelligent he could be. I thought that was so great. I'm like, ooh, I want to do that. And so that was my whole thing, and I never doubted that I would be able to do it. And at 19 years old, I was on the radio.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
And I dropped off it, and the way I got in is like so roundabout weird that you would never know, because the traditional way is you send a tape, and if they like it, they call you. I sent a tape and I never got a call. But then my father, there was the morning guy was having every sixth grader write PSAs. And so my dad had me come in and teach his sixth grade English class how to write PSAs. So we did that. And then they sent them all off to the station. And the morning guy picked 5 or 6 kids from every school to come down on like a Saturday or Sunday and record in their own voice the PSAs, and they would run on the radio station. And my father was like, "I'm not going down on my day off on a weekend, blah, blah, blah. Willie, you go." And I was like, all right, this is my favorite radio station. It was a rock station with the real wild morning shows. I'm like, yeah, I want to go. So I went down there.
Did you ride your bike?
No.
Your mom took you?
No, I had a car.
Oh, you did?
I had a car. I was
I guess
I was
sorry.
19. And I drive. I meet the kids that are there. We go through, and there's this guy, this kind of weird guy goes, hey. And I'm talking to him. He goes like, I like the way you sound. Let me bring you in. And he brings me into a recording studio, a production studio, and says, talking to the microphone. So I do, and he goes, all right, meet me here, blah, 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 whatever time. And it was for the original hits of the 40s, 50s, and 60s, like the Frank Sinatra hour.
Right.
It was their AM station. And I went. And
You had the voice.
So I did that, and then the guy let me do the morning show there, and then they put me on what I really wanted, just on the other side of the window, the rock station. And how fucking weird is that? I said to him, I sent a tape, and they're like, he goes, yeah, radio stations would get taped through, yeah, unless they knew. It was all by connection. It was all by friends. But how does that work out? It doesn't.
Right.
That's my point. It doesn't. It does if you really believe it. The how doesn't fucking matter. The belief does.
We were talking at the bar last night. The woman I took over for still, Tina, walked out on a Friday night. The next day, Saturday, I was at a celebration for life at a place another place the owner owned, and I knew him, and he asked me, he goes, are you retired from bartending? I go, no, what do you got? He goes, you start next Friday. And that's how I got the job.
Isn't that
just
great?
That simple.
Yeah. Isn't that great? And he probably needed a gig.
He did. He needed
but you might have.
Yeah, I wasn't bartending.
There you go. See,
it's been 4.5 wonderful years.
Yeah, so I'm like that.
Yeah.
That stuff always works out. It just does.
You see how I dress, right? You were talking about dressing.
Yes,
and classy.
Yes, Doug does. He puts on the vest, the whole thing.
Yeah,
yeah. I don't know whether to play this for you or not. Now,
yeah, it was royal blue.
Royal blue. Look at Dougie. It's such a handsome
Kevin,
guy.
Mark.
Whoops. That wasn't right. When did that play? My goodness. Here we go. Sorry.
It's all right, buddy.
What do you? What's the plan for Dougie?
Heal up, do some yard work on the Breast Cancer Coalition Rochester. My 16th year of doing it. If you'd like to donate, write into Doug Phelps on Facebook.
Okay.
You know.
Yep.
Whether you want to be a sponsor, send me a little something.
When's that website going to be live?
You know what? I'm supposed to talk to Jay today.
Good.
Waiting to hear back from him.
All right, good.
And just move along.
Yeah.
Father's Day is next weekend.
The guy went to Fisher?
No.
No. Okay.
Am I going to see you next week? Father's Day.
I don't
Father's
know
Day
the
weekend.
answer to that.
If I don't see you, have a good Father's Day.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you going to come? Are you going to come see our dad?
No, I have something I really have to do on Father's Day. I do.
And this will be the first one without your dad.
Yes, and I have to do something.
I hear you.
So we will. This one is. I still have ashes that I need to dispense somewhere. So that is the plan. There's been the whole bunch of stuff has changed around. So anyway, but I hope you have a wonderful time singing Elvis songs.
Yes, I'm not sure what we're going to do yet. You know what I really like is just watching the U.S. Open finals with my dad.
There you
It's
go.
a nice, relaxed day.
That's awesome.
We both love golf. We thought maybe the casino. We'll work it out this week. I might even be dog sitting. I don't know yet.
All right. Well, bring
Talk
the dog.
to my buddy.
Bring the dog. Might you like it. For Dougie Fresh, woo! I'm Bill Moran. We'll see you next time.
Parking in the garage, there wasn't one Lincoln and there wasn't one Dodge. There wasn't one Japanese.